Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? Welcome back as we continue with more of the Jim Carrey run. We're going to be hopping into a film called The Cable Guy. I have no idea what this is going to be about, but it has Jim Carrey in it. And I'm sure you guys know more about this than me. But yeah, this is going to be a really interesting one. The only thing I know about this is just the fact that it's a different type of genre. This one said drama and thriller. So that's always cool. I'm very aware that Jim Carrey is able to dive and dip his toes into different genres. It's not necessarily just comedy all the time. I mean, come on. We had I've seen The Truman Show. I've seen Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind. Like, we are very much aware that he's able to dive into these roles where it gives him access into other areas that he's able to open up despite not using comedy. It's theirs that sometimes, in other films, comedy is like the door opening for us to really get to that place. But for films like Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind, not only does it does it a little bit. There is comedy within those films, but it's primarily more so the story opening the door, and we are able to access a lot of really interesting emotions and conflicts that Jim Carrey is able to really tap into without having to access comedy. So I'm very curious to see how that translates over to this. Again, not saying that there's going to be no comedy, but comedy is more so just like the bridge to get there, and in some other cases it really is the only access to get there. But I'm curious to see, especially with this one, this seems like an older film of his, how he's able to tap into that. It might be a little bit more amateur version of Jim Carrey, which I am really excited to just check in general. But as always, I appreciate y'all. If you guys want to be able to watch this film alongside me, you guys know what to do. Make sure you have your copy of the film, and you can sync it up to mine over on the Patreon. You can watch every single part without any breaks, without any of that. It's a pretty easy process, and yeah, I appreciate y'all. So before we get started, again, I just wanted to say that the best way to support the channel is by checking out the Patreon. You can also support by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. And at the end of the day, you don't have to do any of those things. Just sit back, relax, and get your popcorn and snacks as we hop into The Cable Guy. Again, guys, if you want to be able to hear and see all that I have to say about this film and not worry about the watermark, you can go ahead and check out the uncut version on Patreon. Sync up your copy of the film with mine, and you should be good to go.
Was that one day, just because I didn't want to have sex with him, he's going to come in my face talking about, well, if you don't want to do it, I'm going to call somebody else to do it. How do you do that?
Ben Stiller. What? We know he's a writer and director, but damn, I didn't know he went this far back.
Television funny man killed his own brother in cold blood.
My guests today are revealing secret crushes on food service.
It's cool that we were flipping through all these channels, slowly panning out and revealing the televisions.
Get out. What?
Stop at 3,000.
Lisa, as I understand it, there's something.
Jack Black as well? Man, this film is kind of casted right now, isn't it?
If you wanna have
Oh,
fun,
let's go. Are
come
you
on
serious? Wow.
Jesus.
I keep forgetting sometimes back in the day with these films. They just have hella people in it.
You never should have asked her to marry you. You're the mad smotherer.
All she had to do was say no. She didn't have to kick me out. I feel like Felix Unger.
Damn. So she didn't just say no. She kicked you out when you asked. That's crazy.
Cable guy.
Oh, great.
Cable guy.
Oh man, that's giving me anxiety and stress. I would hate for that stuff to happen. And him banging on the door and yelling is not helping.
Well, look who decided to show.
Look at this man. Look at this man. It's so wild seeing Jim Carrey in different forms of his life.
They had a lot of cats. Here's a comment card. Please mail it in when I am done.
This man is just stressing this guy out for no reason.
Perfectionist. Perfectionist.
He got heated after that. He was like, God damn it, I can't say the word.
Talk to me. Tell me where you're naked.
Bro, if anybody showed up to my house and started doing this, I'd immediately be like, okay, man, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to leave.
Is this what you want? Huh? Is this where you need it?
Start foreplaying the damn walls and everything.
Your lady kicked you out.
How did he know about that? How the hell does he just knew about that?
Would you just install my cable, please? I'm gonna get dressed.
Suit yourself. Don't sweat off my sack.
Him saying that with all those sexual innuendos is just not... Why? Why?
Fashionable brother fell in with a fringe cult called the Brotherhood of Friends. And so today, his attorneys continue.
Dude, the edits, man. Those gunshots as it zoomed in.
Well, I feel good about this. Okay.
It's so hilarious seeing him in a role that's not as intense, which is crazy to say because his character still is pretty intense.
What you have just done is illegal. And in this state, if convicted, you could be fined up to $5,000 or spend 6 months in a correctional facility.
What's that? All right. He was the one person you shouldn't have offered that to.
Hey, maybe I'll take you up to the satellite sometime, show you how this whole thing works. It's really incredible.
Sure. We should do that one day.
How about tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
He's like, wait, what? Wait a minute. I wasn't meaning it.
I crossed the line. Sorry.
Oh, no, you didn't cross the line.
Nope. Cool. Pick you up at 6:30.
This man says 6:30. What do you mean? You mean AM?
If we put down a cash bid, we're gonna steal this thing.
This man's looking around like, when do I clap? How do I do my job?
I'm more patient. I'm more loving.
They tell me this. Nobody out here who's watching this doesn't believe there's something in their life they can improve. If they're doing well,
Is that who I think it is? Is that Tony Robinson? Is that his name?
not going so well because they're so busy working on their finances.
It's crazy how people just look the same but look different.
For a graved invitation? It's the Fun Bus! Come on!
It's crazy. Like, there hasn't been any, like, actual story beat or, like, or anything like that. We're kind of just thrown into the mix of things and going with the flow. And I kind of like that. It's not anything new, but it is more common in older films. They really just let you go for the ride. I mean, I will say, having premium access to a satellite, like a big one, is pretty awesome.
You can do your shopping at home or play Mortal Kombat with a friend in Vietnam. There's no end to the possibility.
It's crazy because he's right. He's actually right.
I never met my father, but the old TV was always there for me.
I know what you mean. My dad was there, but he might as well have been away.
Man, kicking it on a satellite, that sounds pretty dope.
It's on a Saturday night with a steel-toe Grev Kodiak work boot and a trip to the hospital bloodied and bashed for reconstructive surgery.
Oh my God, Jesus. He's not wrong. He's not right, but he's not wrong.
I think he tried to tell her what she wants to hear. She wants you to thirst for knowledge about who she is. All the complicated splendor that is woman.
Is this man going to be like some type of deity again? Every film we watch Jim Carrey in, he's like some cosmic entity that just spawns into people's lives. It's either a good thing or a terrible thing.
It's Ernie Douglas.
Ernie Douglas. Ernie Douglas. But you can call me Chip. Dude, that is a cursed smile, bro. That's wild.
I pretend to understand, but I'm really just saying the things that I think that you want to hear. And I'm interested in learning about every...
This man immediately put that into use. he immediately was like, yeah, watch me work.
So, what are you doing tomorrow?
I'm just gonna cook myself some dinner, watch a movie. Sleepless in Seattle is on cable.
Really?
This guy immediately put it into effect. That is so funny, man. Wasted no time. I understand, man. She cute.
Today in the Sam Sweet case, the prosecution played the 911 call that Sam Sweet made the night he murdered his brother.
All right, we are totally going to get some more information about this murder. Look at this man, Ben Stiller.
Someone, he looked Asian, and he was speaking another language. I'm pretty sure it was Asian.
Yo, man. Yeah, I'm curious to see where that goes and how that intertwines with the actual story here.
Hold on, I gotta warm up. I don't want to pull a hammy.
This man's over here doing, well, you know the exercise. I just can't say it on YouTube because they'll think I'm promoting it. But for those who know what I'm talking about, you know what these are called. That's funny as hell. That's funny.
Let's get it on.
I remember my basketball coach doing that, and he actually pulled something, and he just stayed on the ground. Never did it again. This man literally checked the ball, bro. Yo, he picked a shot of that guy. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the definition of an alpha male right here. Gives you good advice. Has the best picks. This is what it looks like. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is he doing? Oh my god, I don't know why that's so funny. He broke the glass, dude. Oh my god. He game breaker this man. That was so freaking ridiculous, bruh. He game breakered the hell out of this man.
Hey, Rick! I never made a slam dunk before. Thanks for the boost.
God damn, yeah. If anybody pulled that move on you, you can't show your face ever again inside of a gym.
If you're there, pick up, 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 pick up. Okay, I'll be home later. Okay, I'm home.
Oh, man, yeah, this is where it gets creepy, right? This is where it gets hella creepy. What do you do when the cable guy gets overly attached?
Hi.
Hey, good to see you.
You too.
So you tell me this is the girl that not only said no to you, but kicked you out of the house when you proposed to her? That's crazy. That's like, that's brutal as hell. I don't think I've ever heard that. If it happened to you, please don't let me know. I just keep it. You don't need to share it. Hey, yo. Those weren't some regular knocks.
Is there a problem with your service?
Yeah, my cable is out.
Really?
Oh!
So you called me?
That means he went into his house and sabotaged his cable.
Tomorrow night we hang out.
Fine, anything you want.
God bless you. You're too good to me.
It's actually really effective, too, because he's tall as hell. This man, Jim Carrey, towers over this guy. Ta-da! There's like a childlike innocence, but I don't know. It's weird when that childlike innocence is in a grown man standing at like 6'2", 6'3".
Resist the urge at all costs. It'll pay off in the end. See what I'm saying?
I mean, he's spitting. He is spitting. It's just like, again, it's coming out as like a child.
How do you know this?
Jed's got cable.
All he ever does.
All right, we're getting a little backstory as to when he was an actual kid.
Hey, baby, mommy's gotta go out now.
When will I get a brother? You said I was gonna get a brother to play with.
Yeah, well, that's why mommy's going to happy hour.
Yo, that's funny. That's hilarious as hell. No way.
Only the finest restaurant in town. Open sesame.
Medieval time?
Yo, that's actually really dope. What? I've been to medieval times multiple times. I remember in my color 1 this time, I was like, yeah, ate my turkey leg.
Do something from the barkeep.
Just have that.
I'm not gonna lie, I think it would be really hilarious going there a little blazed.
Show's on.
Welcome to a magnificent journey into the past.
Yo, this man's his entire fit is crazy.
We're not going down. Down, down, down. We're not going down.
Man's in his own world. He is completely in his own world. Watch the Blue Knight just lose.
At medieval times. Would you like a refill on that Pepsi?
There were no utensils, but there was Pepsi?
Dude, got a lot of tables.
Yeah, I understand that.
Stephen M. Kovacs and a Lord Chip Douglas, make your way to the fighting pit.
No way did he set them up. No way did he set them up, man.
But I give all the knights free cable. They said it would be cool if we just went at it for a while.
Well, is it safe?
Sure, that's what the armor's for.
You're gonna die. He is going to absolutely annihilate you in front of all these people.
Okay, just take it easy, all right?
He's going to kill you. Oh my god. Yeah, bro. You're gonna have to fight back.
I have a cramp.
You all right?
I am now.
Oh my god. Yo, the camera angles are really solid. I love the composition. Yeah, I was gonna say, this film is really shot well, too. Nice. Yo, this is actually solid, man. What? I've actually enjoyed their fight right here.
Oh, that's how it's gonna be, All right. You wanna play rough?
Daddy can play rough.
What the hell is that? What the hell is that? No way is he actually hitting the notes mid-fight.
Quickly, muster atop your steed.
Oh my goodness. It's not over. It's jousting. Yo, he got it. He got him. Imagine you over here eating a turkey leg and then 5 minutes later you're battling to the death.
Eat again.
I mean, as long as nobody got hurt, this was awesome, man. Like, I wouldn't mind being a part of this, man.
What do you think?
What is all this?
Oh my god. Oh my god, yo. What in this? What in the set is that, man? That is a whole system.
I got you the big screen TV, deluxe karaoke machine, and
yeah, man, you are indebted for life to be his friend. You need to set something straight.
Tickler at 2 o'clock. What a licorice!
Hey, man. Hey, man. Shoot your shot, family. You might as well shoot your shot.
I strike while the iron is hot for you. He who hesitates, masturbates. Go.
Yo, it's like I would love to kick it with him, man, but there's moments where I feel like he would kill me. I mean, of course he's watching that. It just makes so much sense.
Who's my treat?
What do you mean it was your...
What do you mean by that? Repeat that one more time.
Time you buy next time. Well, your eggs get cold.
What do you mean buy? What do you mean buy? Who did you buy?
Oh, hey. It's okay. She's totally clean. I checked her out about a week ago.
Hey, yo. Bruh. You let people know about that stuff, man.
Everything was going so well. Why are you doing this, Stephen? I made you breakfast, and we were eating.
You see what I'm saying? This is why I think he would kill me. As cool as he is to be around, this is what I'm saying. Oh my goodness. Why does that look like Ben Stiller? Is that who I think it... Stop it. Is that who I think it is? Oh, wow.
It sounds like you need to come down and refuel. You're sexy.
What?
You heard me.
Why does he look like Channing Tatum there? He looks like Channing Tatum a little bit right there, bro.
Excuse me, pardon me. Hey, what's the story with our chicken, man? Your chicken. Have the eggs had a chance to hatch?
What's the story of our chicken, man? That's crazy.
All right,
That is a crazy thing to ask somebody.
If you need anything, just let me know. Anything at all. Don't bother. I think I got it under control.
It's no trouble, really.
The way this man spawned up behind him was crazy. I'm telling you, man, he's a deity.
All my services. Let me help you wash up.
And now he is currently drowning this dude in the toilet. Oh my God. Again, the camera movement is awesome here.
Ooh, right into the buckle. That's gotta hurt, Gene.
Oh my God. He's beating him up.
You know, from this angle.
Yo! No way is he doing this.
Pow, pow. Salt peanuts.
Again, I keep saying this, but I'm loving how this is being framed. The compositions within these scenes are great. I'm not sure if that's Ben Stiller or whoever was the cinematographer for this, but damn, this is really good.
Cheesesteak.
It ironically reminds me of that one film with Robert Downey Jr. and Val Kilmer, R.I.P. to Val.
Disguised as a bathroom attendant.
Forgot what
The victim has been unable to.
that movie was called, but I had a great time with it. It was like another comedy.
Cry, baby. I love you.
You have always
been such
Sammy, don't.
Sammy, don't. Oh my God, that is hilarious, man.
Stanton Sweet. Parental discretion advised.
Dude, I'm loving this film. What the hell?
Give each other space. Well, she's no longer with us.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Well, what do you mean she's no longer with us?
Promise me you'll never go bungee jumping in Mexico, okay?
Oh my God. Oh my God. She died in a bungee jump accident. Are you sure about that? You didn't just like loosen her strings, man?
I wanted to.
Giving me free cable. Only you would do something like that.
Oh.
He's like, I'm indebted again.
Relationship up again. You're a very nice guy, but I just don't have any room in my life for a new friend.
That's crazy. You should have said that. You shouldn't have said that, man. You should have said that after what you're about to do.
I appreciate your honesty. You're a real straight shooter.
He's going to put you in a TV box.
Let's just keep our eyes open.
Alright. Okay.
Okay.
Again, do you guys see what I'm saying when it comes to the dynamic camera movements? It's really great.
You hear anything?
Oh, that's awkward. That's awkward. This man is going to be the torture in his life now.
I taught you a lesson. I can be your best friend or your worst enemy.
You see what I'm
You
saying?
seem to prefer the latter.
See what I'm saying? That right there is uncomforting. Uncomforting as all hell.
Guard, this is the man who framed me. He's right here. He set me up. Arrest him.
Hey, Bernie, how's that sports package? All right.
Damn, yo, this dude, he got the connect because he gives out free cable.
Don't worry about Robin. I'll make sure she's well taken care of.
Oh my God, bro. What a monster.
You're not fine. When you say you're fine, I know that you're not fine.
I just want to get this over with. I hate visiting my parents.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness, man. This man is just, he's a demon, dude.
Sent me. I should just take you to the police right now.
You can if you like. But I'd hate to have to show Robin this.
But yo, he's got him. He's got him. This man is the most passive protagonist I've ever met.
Cadillacs, and he's chasing me, waving it around like a madman. So I says to him, I says,
Get the help, dude. We got we got the holy Saul Goodman here. That's crazy.
she got vagina, she got vagina.
I would have said Sean.
Hey! Now
Yo, this man is becoming a parasite in his life. I thought he was about to be like, loser.
Nothing is happening.
Steven? This is a safe place. You're with people who love you. Right, everyone?
Yes.
Man is a master manipulator.
Come on. Come on. Robin showed me the birthmark on her left shoulder. It's very sexy.
Oh my God. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I love how the camera flipped on the other side when that happened. That was crazy.
How's Hal?
Oh, don't get me started. That man, he has no vision. It's like working for Mr. Magoo. Now, if only somebody...
Yo, stop, bro. This man, I wonder if all of this is just for him to take control of his life and he's just doing all this to push him to the brink of doing that. But, I mean, I don't know, man. This is crazy.
Larry Tate, from a little show called Bewitched.
So, he doesn't even work for the cable company.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You tell me this man didn't even work for the cable company to begin with, which makes sense. This is why he said, don't call them.
Jury has notified the judge that they are close to a verdict and would like to continue deliberating into the evening hours. We'll keep you updated as events warrant. The day started real nice.
I'm curious to see how they're going to work that verdict thing going on, you know, with Ben Stiller's character. Oh my God, it looked like his eyes were green. He looked demonic there. Okay, yeah, his eyes are green. Yep, this man's a damn demon.
Knock it off. I know it's you. Sorry about that. Where was I? Don't do this. There must be something we can do to work this out.
I wish there was. I'm just so tired, Steven.
Oh, what in the hell? Where's he at? What? He just let a whole spider crawl all over his face with no reaction.
Dad?
You're gonna die, man. I don't think you're gonna win this.
yes, Steven! Look out!
It's just incredible, man. Like, I am having a lot of fun with this damn film.
I don't know what all the fuss was about! I saw that movie 6 times! It rules!
Yeah, I heard that movie went through production hell.
Then, Steven? Steven! My lisp is gone!
Here, you can have it back.
Okay, easy.
It didn't have to be this way, Steven.
Well, why are we up here? What are you planning to do?
I don't really have a plan as such.
I just do. I don't have a plan, I just do, man.
I learned the facts of life from watching the facts of life. Oh, God.
I said, oh, God.
The babysitter.
This man let out a moan before he plummeted to his death.
We have just been informed that
The jury has notified the judge that they've reached a verdict. So handing the verdict back to the clerk. We are live. The jury is seated, and the verdict in the Sam Sweet.
Is he about to get speared on the satellite?
In the case of California versus
This is the
Sweet,
moment of truth for Mr. Sweet.
Samuel Jacob Sweet has been found.
Golly, yeah, that's a way to cliffhang everybody. That's for sure. Dude, how are you not dead from that? How are you not dead or paralyzed from that, dude?
Ricardo. Ricky Ricardo.
This man, bro.
Hey.
You be my friend?
Am I really your buddy?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it's gonna continue. That devious smile from him, man. Guys, and that is the end, too. The Cable Guy. All right, everybody, and that is The Cable Guy. I really enjoyed this more than I think I originally thought, simply because of just the filmmaking. Again, I'm not sure if it's Ben Stiller or the person who did the cinematography, or maybe a combination of both, because I know the director and cinematographer, they're like hand in hand when it comes to this stuff. But this film was shot extremely well. It reminded me of that one film I mentioned earlier. I forgot, is it called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang or something like that, with Robert Downey Jr. and Val Kilmer, R.I.P. to the homie, where it's such a great comedy, and obviously the writing is really good, but what really elevated that film was just the filmmaking, was the cinematography and the movement of the camera. There are several instances where, I made sure to comment on it, going back on the watch, that some of the action scenes and some of the choreography, just with some of the sets, were really well shot. The camera movement was really well done, and it just feels like somebody who knows what they're doing. I'm not saying that on other films that we've watched on here, people don't know what they're doing, but it's clear when somebody understands motion and movement of a camera, especially when it comes to compositioning. And that's something I was really, really hyped about, and I think elevated a lot of the more, I guess you could say, the more thriller moments within this. Yeah, this was great. I love how weirdly intimidating Jim Carrey's presence was with this. Like, yes, it was funny, but it was more so like, you know, you being in the position of the main character who's not in any way, shape, or form willing to physically involve himself with situations. It's interesting to see how intimidating Jim Carrey's character can really be, especially when there's a level of psychological terror that he brings to the table, just with his him just being different, you know, him just having this manipulative, psychotic side of himself, and it's just unpredictable, you know. And this dude towers over the main character. I think it really puts us in a really interesting position to where it's like, wow, this guy, he can be our best friend, but he can also murder us at the same time. Another thing that I want to mention is that I could have sworn there was like a film coming out soon in the modern day, Oh, I wish it's like the guy who does like the 55 shakes, the 55 fries, 55 burgers, 55 nuggets, you know, that thing. They're coming out with a film where, isn't it supposed to be sort of similar to the Cable Guy, where this guy is like their friend, but he becomes like super attached and it gets like a little bit weird. I think A24 are the people that are producing it, but you guys let me know. This is, if that's the case, then this is very, very similar to the Cable Guy. And yeah, thank you all for putting me onto this. I had a really good time with this, but I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this as well too. What are some of the factors that you agree with that I mentioned? What are some of your thoughts on the camera movement? Is that something that you even thought of when this came out or when you first experienced it? And do you have a greater appreciation for this film? I know this is probably going to be lesser known than a lot of other Jim Carrey films, but I definitely had a really great time with this for the reasons I previously mentioned. So I'm curious to hear your thoughts. As always, stay healthy and stay hydrated, because we are just getting started.
Purple jacket, pocket full of weed. Everything that I should ever need. Grab some matches cause they give them free. Just like my time. Hair pulled back in the backseat.